Week 6 overview for EDU 580 for Spring 1, 2019. And during Week 6, we'll be talking about data collection methods, triangulation, types of validity, confidentiality, and informed consent. Let's go over this week's learning outcomes. Define and utilize research terms appropriately. Compare and contrast the characteristics of quantitative and qualitative research methods, and describe ways that each can be used for action research to impact school change for school improvement. Explain ways that professional reflection can be used throughout the action research process. Read, analyze, interpret, and evaluate educational research studies and journal articles for their relevancy to a teaching, learning, and/or educational administration problem of interest. Plan and design the process of implementing an action research study. Identify the types and characteristics of quantitative data and qualitative data collection strategies that can be used to gather information to answer research questions. Discuss ways of analyzing and interpreting quantitative data and qualitative data. Explain how to increase the validity of a study. And plan and write a research proposal, chapters 1 through 3, in accordance with the required COI structure for an action research paper, consistent with the format of the American Psychological Association. The readings for this week include Ethical Research Involving Children. It's an article from the journal Family Matters by Graham, Powell, and Taylor. To retrieve it, click on the link. There it is. As well as review chapters 4 and 5 from the Hendricks text and read chapter 6, Analyzing Data in Action Research Studies. Now, an important note about the learning module for this week, there has been a change. So when you review this module, keep in mind that this module was created before some adjustments were made to the class. When you design your project, it needs to align with an exempt level of IRB. That the expedited review is no longer required, though it will be mentioned in the video because the video is made from prior to the adjustment in the course. So exempt applications will take approximately 1 to 2 weeks for a response, and just keep that in mind when you're viewing this module. For the discussion this week, as always, you can click through. This week we'll talk about 3 types of validity, which you'll be reading about in your textbook. Please be sure to post by Thursday and provide 2 detailed and insightful feedback items to your peers by Sunday. Here's an assignment reminder. Your IRB application is due by February 21st. You do want to start the application process as soon as possible. It is detailed, but keep in mind that if you work at it in chunks, you will get it done. It's more detailed than it is difficult, and I will be reviewing those with you before we submit it. So keep in mind that the most important part is just to get started and to do bits at a time. And a reminder that it's due on the 21st. If you have questions, you can check your capstone handbook. And then there is your chapter 3, which is assignment number 6. It's your group submission. It is due on the 17th of February. You can get the description here or click through for the submission link. Oh, the error is coming up because I'm not part of your group. Okay. That's our overview for week 6. Contact me if you have any questions.